Hi, I'm Melanie from Nova Scotia, Canada, and this is Adventures in Groceryland. We are two people spending approximately $60 a week on groceries. This week we ended at 65. I'm okay with that. We had a special event this week. It was my birthday, so we got a few little extra special things to go with some birthday meals that I was looking forward to. And you will see that I had a big treat this week. Not out of our grocery budget, but we had a takeout meal, so you'll see that coming up. And I was able to start stockpiling a little bit more at the end of the week, a pantry stock up. I guess I should say pantry stock up, not a stockpile. I guess I've got to start focusing on the holidays. I will have to start looking at my supplies, what I want to make, getting ready next week. This week wasn't for that. Check it out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, I sure would appreciate it if you would do so. Like the video, share the video, and leave your comments. So far this week, we have spent $44.08. None of the items that I've purchased here are really any necessities. We do have a birthday this weekend. It's my birthday. And there are a couple things that I was eyeing specifically for birthday celebrations. But that's about it. These are all wants, except for the pasta, the crackers, and the cream cheese. I'm doing a little stock up. Holidays are coming. So I shopped at 3 stores, Superstore, Sobeys, and Giant Tiger. At Sobeys, I got blueberry cereal, $1.99. I got the Natrel. It was on sale for $4.99. That's a really good buy. I bought 2 liters of the lactose-free Natrel last week, and it was $6.79. So it was worth it for us to grab it. And the expiration date is January 2nd. I also bought pepperoni, certainly not something that we needed, but will be nice for charcuterie boards. That was $8.80 with a $3 off coupon, so that brought it down to $5.80. And I've been really craving poutines. I look at the cheese curds every time I go in, just in the hopes that something might be marked down. This big package, so this is this is a 450 gram package. So this is pretty much a pound of cheese curds. They were already on sale for $11.99. I did not notice what the regular price was. Shame on me. So obviously it was more than $12, then on sale for $11.99. And then it had this additional $4 off tag. So I was able to get the cheese curds for $7.99. It's a pretty good deal. I'm excited. I'm definitely going to have poutine at some point this weekend. But what I think I might do is just automatically split this package right in half and freeze half of it. I shopped at Giant Tiger. I didn't need this whipped cream. I actually have a can of whipped cream in the fridge, but it's quite old, and I'm not sure if it will actually hold form or if it will just be liquidy. I made a cheesecake last week, and I've kind of been saving it for this weekend. And I thought it would be really nice on top of the cheesecake to have some whipped cream. And I have asked the handsome one to make me squash pancakes for a meal on my birthday day. And it would also be really nice to have whipped cream on the pancakes. So this is kind of $3.49, a little birthday item to go with a couple different meals that we're making. If the stuff in the fridge doesn't like foam up properly or whip up properly. Also at Giant Tiger, I got cream. It was on for members for $1.67. I got some crackers for $2.47. It pains me. It pains me to pay $2.47 for these crackers when they used to go on sale very, very, very regularly for $1.99, sometimes even $1.88. But in today's environment, $2.47 is a pretty decent price for crackers. So I got a box of Swiss crackers. They had cream cheese on for $1.97. Went in initially looking for the bricks of cream cheese at that price. They were sold out. I'm not surprised. And Giant Tiger very rarely does rain checks, if they do them at all. Now I'm questioning that I said that. But they did have a couple packages of these two 27-gram, like the spreadable kind. Those will work absolutely fine in dips that I'm making. I'm actually going to keep my eye on Giant Tiger, and if I'm in town, anytime between now and when the sale changes over again, I'm going to pop into Giant Tiger just to see if there's any of the bricks left in stock. They had pasta on sale this week for 77 cents. I picked up 3 packages of macaroni just to have in the pantry. A very inexpensive item that's good, that is shelf stable. So don't need to worry about it spoiling. And so that cost $2.31. My grand total at Giant Tiger was $13.86. I also shopped at Superstore. Member pricing this week, they had chips on for $1.50. So I got ketchup, barbecue, sour cream and onion, and plain ripple. I also got a baguette. They were regular $1.89. It was 50% off, so 95 cents. I was thinking I might make some bruschetta. And I got this package of sweet potato fries. Yes, I have some sweet potatoes in the fridge already, but they are not peeled and crinkled in these little crinkle fry shapes. So this was on for 50% off. I got it for $2.50. I love sweet potato fries. The Handsome one, not so much, but it's my birthday this weekend, so a few little extra special things that are just for me. The total that I spent at Superstore was $9.45. So grand total, $44.08. I do have room left in the budget if there are other things that I see on sale or in-store specials, or we decide that we want to pick up. I was hoping this week that we could make another charcuterie board, that we could have poutines, that we could have squash pancakes. Now we have squashes, a couple actually, that we have kind of in cold storage. They just need to be cooked, and the squash just needs to be pureed. Those are the only specific meals that I have planned, but we have some leftovers from last week, so I have to figure out what we're going to do with those. This is the last of the soup. The Handsome one is having bread and butter. I am having toast with butter to go with it. This bag brings high excitement to me. The Handsome one decided to get Chinese takeout for my birthday. My birthday's not today, but everything's going to be closed tomorrow. We're probably not heading into town on Sunday, so he was in town and he just decided to do this. I'm excited. Okay, I'm really excited about this. This one's mine. This one's the Handsome one. I don't like the red sauce. So there's tons of food. There's plenty for tomorrow for lunches. So I'm excited and thankful. And I said, thank you for getting this. This is a nice birthday treat. The Handsome one brought this in from the cold. We are going to process the squash now so that we have squash ready for squash pancakes tomorrow. So by process, I mean we're going to cut this in half. We're going to scoop out the seeds. We'll save those to bake and have as snacks. We will put it in the oven in a baking tray, and we'll just bake it until the squash is really soft and can easily be scooped out. There was enough Chinese left over from the birthday meal last night to have lunch again today. Yummy! I did end up getting grapes for $1.12. Individual charcuterie plates for supper. This is the Hezka pepper jelly that I made that was not great. I had to reprocess it. Yummy. Leftover pineapple chicken from last week for lunch today. The Handsome one says he's not super hungry, so I gave him just a very small amount. I came home and the Handsome one was very excited to show me this cake. This is a carrot cake. I'm pretty excited about it. I love carrot cake. That was very thoughtful. This is the pancake making station. Butter, the pan. There is tons and tons of batter. So there is squash in here. And our recipe calls for cinnamon and nutmeg, but you used a gingerbread spice. Is that right?
That's right.
We used a gingerbread spice. So these are gingerbread squash pumpkins. Nothing screams fall like gingerbread squash pumpkins. I'm super excited. This is the old whipped cream that we had in the fridge. So we're going to try this. If it doesn't work, then we're going to revert to this brand new one. And these are some delicious pancakes. This is the old stuff. It foamed up, so I am excited. Oh my gosh, these look so good. These are so delicious. I cannot even express how good they are. I have been looking forward to these. Oh my gosh, really, really good. Yum, yum. I'm on to seconds now. They are so good. I am making some bruschetta. The tomatoes that I got from my sister's garden, or rescued from my sister's garden, instead of going to the compost, I had 3 basketfuls. I processed the ripe ones. I gave the starting to ripen ones to my mother-in-law, and then there was another entire basket left that was unripe. Those are starting to ripen now. They're not all ripe, but they're starting or beginning to ripen. Anyways, I'm using some of those today with some olive oil and some spices to make bruschetta. Looking good so far. I am just going to set it in the fridge to chill. Some sweet potato fries with ketchup and ranch dipping sauce. Chili left over from last week for lunch today. The steaks, they haven't even gone onto the barbecue yet, getting ready to go. Tonight we are having steaks, baked potatoes, and I don't know what kind of vegetables we're having with them yet, but I better make a decision ASAP because the potatoes just came in. We are going to do green beans. Steaks with baked potatoes and green beans. The green beans have butter, and the baked potatoes have butter, sour cream, grated marble cheese, and topped with bacon bits and sprinkled with a little bit of garlic. And the steaks have Montreal steak spice on them. This is so delicious. I love Montreal steak spice. I love it extremely heavy, heavy, heavy with no barbecue sauce on anything that I eat it on. And that's hard for the handsome one. He likes barbecue sauce on everything, but on a good steak, he understands that Montreal steak spice might just be the way to go. Sometimes we marinate our steaks, and sometimes we just do the Montreal steak spice. This was just really good, super delicious. I was too full for birthday cake yesterday, so we are having it today. Really excited. Carrot cake. I made some bruschetta the other day and had it in the fridge, just kind of sitting so the flavor goes really through everything. And I was excited to have it for lunch today. And then I tried to cut my baguette, which is now super incredibly dry. So it's not going to work as bruschetta as we know it. I'm going to try to salvage this. I have a very small pan. I'm going to place this. I'm going to still top it with the bruschetta and some cheese. And maybe instead of eating it as finger foods, we will have it just with a fork. Okay, so this is what I have so far. Now we're going to try to top it with the bruschetta. Okay, this is what it looks like with the bruschetta topping. I should have tried to spritz the crumbly baguettes with olive oil before I put this on. I think I might try to do that now. This is the Parmesan that I got a few months back for 50 cents. I've had it in the freezer. I just recently pulled it out, so this is thawed now, and I'm going to use this to top the bruschetta. Okay, I'm going to pop this in the oven. I've never used this kind of Parmesan before, like the little flakes of it, so I'm not sure about the meltability factor. I don't even know if that's a word, but some cheese melts better than others, so we are going to try this. I've just got the oven on at 350. Okay, so meltability isn't good. It's a little melty. I'm not sure if I should just leave this or cook it more or add more cheese that will actually melt. I don't know. Okay, I took it off bake and changed it to broil. I don't know if that was the right decision or not. It's a little toasty. It smells good. I'm gonna try this. We're gonna try this. I actually think that that might have worked out okay. I like making concoctions when things don't go as planned. It's one of the creative ways that I use up all of my stuff. I made a big old mess as I was trying to serve it onto the plates. But still, this looks good. Okay, I'm into it. I'm into it. For supper tonight, we are making poutines, but they are going to be everything poutines. So we'll do the home fries in the air fryer. I'll make the gravy, and we'll add some cheese curds. Of course, not all these cheese curds. That's way too many for 2 poutines. So cheese curds, top that with gravy. Then I'm going to top that with the last of the chili. And then I'm going to top that with some peas. So very excited for these. Normally, an everything poutine would just have ground beef in it, but we have this chili that needs to get eaten up, so there's no reason I can't use that. It's going to be really good. Potatoes are cut. I have tossed them in some oil. I'm going to put them in the air fryer to cook. I'm probably going to put some salt and pepper. The fries are almost done. This is the last of the chili. I've got the water starting to boil here for the gravy, and you can hear the microwave chiming. My peas are ready. I've added my packaged gravy. Giving it a whisk here. We'll bring this to a boil because the water was just hot, not boiling yet. Peas just came out of the microwave. The curds were a 450 gram pack, so I thought that I could split that into 3, 150, 150, 150, and get 3 different meals out of it. So this is what I have here. That's quite a lot. It's quite a lot of curds. That's enough for us for our 2 poutines, and I'm going to freeze the rest. So what I have done here is I have separated 150 grams, whoops, I keep touching it, 150 grams out into a little sandwich bag. I'll put that sandwich bag back inside of here so that I can freeze it all together, but I'll easily be able to take out just enough that I need for the next meal. The fries are plated. Curds are added. Gravy on. That looks good just in and of itself. Now comes for the everything part of the everything poutine. Man, these look so good. It smells really, really good. Can't wait to eat. There is curds and chili, gravy, peas. Yum. More birthday cake. I'm going to make some tuna salad, and we'll have tuna salad wraps for lunch today. So I've added mayo, I've added a little bit of homemade relish, and I'm going to add a teeny bit of mustard, tuna wraps, and spreadable cheese. I decided to do a Sobe scene point hack this week. The Nature Valley sweet and salty granola bars were on for $13.49 each for these club packs. That totaled $26.98, but of course there is tax on groceries here in Nova Scotia. Not all groceries, but this kind of groceries. It brought the price to $31.04. Then I redeemed 1,000 scene points to save $10, brought the price down to $21.04, and within 48 hours, the scene points, that 1,000 bonus scene points that they were offering for buying 2, will be back in my account. So that brings my grand total for the week to $65.12. We are going to have a pub night tonight to use up some of the charcuterie meat. We are going to have some deep fried pickles in our air fryer. I think we have some chicken fingers. We're going to figure it out. We've got lots of stuff. We just need to get some things eaten up. So far, we've got this all laid out. This pepperoni I got discounted with this week's groceries, so that's really great, and it's fun to have that. We haven't had little pepperoni and cheese in a while. And the meats, the cured meats, those are all salamis. Okay, so what we ended up with was chicken strips, deep fried pickles, dried cured meats, jalapeno poppers that we made from our garden, cut cheese, olives, pickles, pepperoni. This is some of those little triangle soft spreadable cheeses. We've poured some of the red pepper jelly that I made over top of it, and we're gonna have a little feast. Eggnog cheesecake that I made last week in preparation for this week, topped with a little bit of Cool Whip. Lunch today, a little cracker nut combo and a fruit cup. Two things today, bread maker wise. We are going to have pizza for supper, so we made this dough. I just pulled the tea towel off of it. It is just still rising. And then we are making another loaf of bread. So far, we have the barbecue sauce on the pizza. We've got the dough spread out for some garlic fingers. We've got some more work to do. This is leftover steak from supper the other night. Red and yellow mini peppers, red onions. We're going to add some spices and cheese. Here it is, pizza and garlic fingers ready to go into the oven. Barbecue steak pizza and garlic fingers. Yummy. We had a great week. I felt really blessed to be treated to the takeout meal. That was really nice. We don't eat out a lot. We don't get a lot of takeout. So it was really special, and it was a lot of food. So that was really great. We were able to stretch that out into 2 meals. The squash pancakes were amazing. The handsome one was a little heavy-handed with the whipped cream in the first, but after that we settled down with the Cool Whip a bit. They were really good. So if you like pumpkin spice anything, that is what they tasted like. Yeah, we just had some really great meals. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and I hope you have a great weekend.